Donald Trump decided Calif would keep her title, despite her outspoken views on gay marriage and a series of semi-naked photos. Now, Shanna Moakler, the co-executive director of the Miss California organization, has stunned everyone by quitting in protest. She joins us this morning for an exclusive interview. Good morning, Shanna.
Hello.
Why did you resign?
You know, it was a very, very difficult decision for me, but at the end of the day, I really, I had to follow my heart. I didn't feel, you know, that at the press conference that Carrie at that time was really taking any responsibility. And for me, it was just very difficult to stand behind.
What responsibility did you want to see her take?
You know, for instance, I mean, there's so many different factors that weigh into this story and that have kind of made it so sensational, from gay rights to the First Amendment to the pictures to big business. And you know, one of the biggest factors was actually the next day on the Today Show when she was talking about the photographs. And she was blaming this photographer and blaming the wind, and you know, it's constantly being a victim and pointing fingers at everybody else, and I just couldn't stand behind that.
So what did you want to hear her say?
I just wanted her to be honest and just say, I didn't want her to lose her crown, but I would love to have heard her say, hey, you know what, I was a young kid and I made a mistake, and yes, I should have, you know, told the pageant officials about this. I never thought I would, you know, be in this position, and I made a mistake. I'm sorry. That would have been fine.
I want to play a soundbite because she was on our show as well, and she was asked about those semi-nude photos and how come she did not disclose them. Here's what Calif had to say on our show.
It's not that I didn't disclose them, it's that I never thought a photographer would be so unprofessional that he would release, you know, inappropriate photos like that, which were in between shots.
By the way, we were led to believe that she kind of wasn't aware that her breasts were exposed. Do you think she is misleading us again by telling that story?
Well, a little bit. She's barely wearing a top. You know, she's barely wearing a top, but that wasn't even really, the pictures don't bother me. I don't care about the pictures. It was there are no pictures. You know, there's only the one picture, and then more pictures came out. And as a state director, it starts to make you feel, you know, foolish.
What do you think of her?
I think she's a young girl, and I think she was thrown into the spotlight. I think she was not prepared. I think a lot of organizations latched onto her. They exploited her. They didn't prepare her. I think, you know, she's very honest when she says that, you know, she never expected this. But at the same time, I think it's wrong to start screaming that you're being persecuted, and then you go and align yourself with organizations like NOM, to me, that are particularly, well, I consider them hate groups.
NOM is what? Explain
the National Organization for Marriage.
Have you gotten any response from Donald Trump or the organization about your resignation?
You know, I don't think this is really, I think this is kind of been a difficult situation for everyone involved. It's been very emotional. It's been very physically and spiritually taxing. The people at the California organization are my family. I love them. I care about them. That's been extremely emotional for me. I don't think the Miss Universe organization wanted me to resign, but you know, I believe in the contracts, and that's the power that I have in my state, and how I can keep my title holders, you know, to follow the rules. And if my contract means nothing, it makes it very difficult for me as a state director, and even for my contestants.
I hear you. Shanna Moakler, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.